Wait, hang on. No, I'm not putting up with this. I turned it down before. This is my fault. This is all my fault. Are you turning it up?
I was about to.
We're fighting over the control. God damn it.
I'm not touching it now.
How do I fucking... Here we go. Fuck.
Big Daddy C blocks power, got the streets devoured. Gold chains glisten in the hour, flow like a sizzling shower. Spit fire like a dragon, cruise left staggering. Imagine in the habit, checking Big Daddy moving, calculating the scheme. Rough neck, no bleeding, heart cold eyes gleam. C block dominion, pure raw strength in the kitchen.
All right. Y'all motherfucking blow it down. Hey, dude, everything gets fucked. Everything. No matter how hard I fucking try. You know? But it's the C Block on the Media Virus Podcast. It's time to have some fun. That's what we're here for. We got Big Daddy in the house. We got Grease Monkey Pete. You know what we have? Dude, hang on a second. I need it. I fucking need it. Always God, I love this fucking song. So, we've got some stuff loaded up. Wrong. Yeah, I turned the volume down. I'm turning the video back. So we got some stuff lined up for the Media Virus Podcast. I guess we'll just fucking dive right into it.
Diving right in,
you fucking. But
earthly absurdity to cosmic chaos.
That's right. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this quick. This quick plug here. That's
do we have a sponsorship for the C Block?
We do, and I don't think. I think it's better if none of us actually read the copy. So,
okay,
what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Bite read it. This is here you go.
Absolutely. Here's a 30-second radio-style commercial for Botana Organics, tailored for the Media Virus Podcast audience. Upbeat, smooth voice. Think stoner cool meets late-night radio. Feeling stressed, sore, or just want to vibe a little higher? Slide on down to Botana Organics, your one-stop shop for premium CBD and all the legal cannabinoids your body and mind crave. From flower to vapes to gummies that'll make your chakras hum. It's organic, it's local, and yeah, it's real good. And hey, they even use this AI voice to make their ads. So you know they're forward thinking or just really high. Either way, we dig it. Botana Organics, grown with love, enjoyed with intention. Tell them the Media Virus Podcast sent you, and maybe they'll pretend to care. Want a different tone? More serious? More absurd?
No, that was good.
I can punch it up however you like.
No, it's fine, Bite. Thanks. Really appreciate it. So yeah, let's get back to this, and I think there. Unless Big Daddy, how was your week, man? We talk to you once a week, and I feel like jumping right into the fucking bullshit we have lined up is probably,
my week was pretty good. The other day I was taking advantage of a bunch of miners, and it was pretty good. They were stuck in a cave, and I turned off all the lights and tricked them into giving me their helmet, so they felt taken advantage of.
Why? It's not. I'm the one. It's my fault. I mean, it's like
I know this isn't really a writing session, but I'd like to mention that I think that joke could also be funny if you tricked them all into giving you a hand job.
Yes.
Because you're still taking advantage of minors.
Yes, I could have had those miners giving me a hand job in the dark of a coal mine.
I feel like miners would have hands similar to a bricklayer, except maybe covered in dirt as well.
I don't really care as long as those dirty miners get their hands all over me.
So
filthy. Man.
I tell you, not 3 hours ago that we're putting together a partnership with a legitimate company here in Wilmington. And you took the time to craft that joke, waiting for me to ask you how you were doing.
If it makes you feel any better, that is the toned down version of what I was going to say. That is the seriously toned down version, so you're welcome.
He wrote it.
Wow.
And he said, you know what? I have that pencil too. I should probably redline a few of these.
Yeah, there was a list of nope. Oh, okay, that one's fine.
If you guys ever find me OD on heroin, don't let fucking Big Daddy handle another time. You know what I mean? I think he's out. I think he's out to get me. I think I said something to him years ago. I'm sure. Don't remember what it is. He's like, I'm gonna fuck with his life as much as he lets me.
I think it was that 3/5 joke.
It might have been a 3/5.
I was just thinking about that the other day. I don't remember what I was doing, but Doc actually reminded me of that joke.
Well, that's what I get. That's what I get.
When it's coming from the woke, I guess.
Yeah.
It's what I get. You know. Of course.
So before I forget, this Saturday is the next Forgetful Squirrels improv comedy show at 919 Blue Shell Road.
All your plugs. Fuck you and your fucking Not only do I have to take a back seat to this fucking shit, I gotta pretend to be interested. I'm fucking sick of it.
To be fair, he was bookending that joke.
And moving on from it. See how I did that? Transitioned into a better theme. Really, I was doing it for you.
Oh, thanks, man. I really
At
really
least
appreciate the effort you put into that.
He was at least doing 3/5 of it for you.
Oh,
The other 2/5 was for him.
It was more 3/5 of an attempt to move on. Yeah, it's the best I could do, really.
Are you all like? Are you all pumping like laughing gas into your rooms or what?
No, you know what it is? Big Daddy wants me to tell him that I hate him. And he wants to turn that into something racist. Not, I hate him as a human being. Oh,
Great. Shit, that was
I
great.
can only imagine the conversations that I'm going to have, but All right. Well, we were going to talk about UFOs and shit. So,
all right, Matty, we've flushed the earthly weirdness. Now let's blast off for the stars with C Block, where UFOs and aliens take the wheel. Buckle up, TMVP faithful. This one's going to probe your mind.
Do I have a line there or something?
No.
Oh.
I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, and we're kicking off C Block with a sky high mystery. Yesterday, March 24th, a couple of days ago.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to just start that all over again when I'm finished. But me saying, "Oh, did I have a line there?" implies that the entire show has been written down. And I swear to Christ, we don't write anything for Big Daddy.
You know what? That is a fair thing to mention.
We have literally just started the script. So I just want to be very clear.
I also didn't mention that
you're not going to mention.
Daddy,
there's no mentioning.
Big Daddy, Big Daddy also had a birthday this past Sunday.
Yes, you did. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you. I did have a great time. I decided to go to a museum where there were both uppercase A's and lowercase A's, and I have to say, the lowercase A's, the way that they were written, with the little curve up top and the little curves at the bottom, were fantastic. You know, those, like, the uppercase A's are more pointed and rigid, but those minors, the minor A's, those minors are curvy and delicious, and it's a feast for the eyes. And I had a really good time.
Wow.
Went to the Franklin Institute, and they had an exhibit on
Mike,
the Gutenberg typewriter. And I don't know if you know this or not, but in the Gutenberg typewriter, the upper half of it were all the big letters, and the lower half of the Gutenberg typewriter are where all the little lowercase letters.
Upper and lowercase. That's where we get the lowercase from. Yeah,
that is correct. So the minors,
right? No,
so the minors are on the bottom, and I don't know if you know this or not, but minors perform better when they're underneath, when they're on the bottom. It's just a better place for my.
Okay, so I had to mute him.
I'm the Reverend. He's just gonna keep going for it. He's just gonna keep going for the jokes.
Oh.
The minor jokes. He's really digging into them.
All right, I'm going to compose myself and read this.
Oh shit!
I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, and we're kicking C Block off with a sky high mystery. The other day, March 24th, 2025, a pilot over upstate New York spotted a shimmering orb zipping around at insane speeds. Too wild for a plane, too nuts for a drone.
Mike, an alien hot rod buzzing around the boonies? I bet the pilot's rethinking his career. Coffee's no match for that adrenaline, dude.
Locals say it's not their first rodeo with weird lights. No FAA word yet, but X is ablaze with ET's lost his GPS theories.
Dude, maybe he lost his GPS. He could be scouting. Or it's like Alien Road Trip. You know, just checking shit out.
This orb's got more moves than Nina's wedding flash.
Oh.
Hey. Upstate's officially the new Area 51. Watch your 6.
Yeah. It's also time to. We're going to change the slide now.
I don't see any goats in the background, just entrails and people. Do you suppose that they also picked up kids on this particular abduction?
Okay, now this. Why don't you? Let's get to the stories because it's
Next, a conspiracy so big it's got Matty's rant radar pinging. 2 weeks ago, March 11th, 2025, the age of disclosure hit South by Southwest. 34 ex-government heavies, including Marco Rubio, spilling 80 years of alien tech secrets, crashed UFOs, reverse engineering. It's a Cold War sci-fi thriller.
I'm sure I have. Oh, here it is. Hell yeah, Mike. This is it. They've been hoarding little green hot rods while we're stuck with golden toilets. Rubio's in on it. Give me that tinfoil hat.
Yahoo says it's got
Yahoo
Yahoo says it's got UAP footage that'd make your head spin.
Wasn't that a Cardi B song?
Well,
UAP.
Some call it. I think that's a different AP you're thinking of.
Was that WAP? That's W. That's two U's.
Right.
WAP.
This is single UAP.
Under ass pussy. Up ass pussy.
It's got lawmakers squirming and screaming, "I told you so."
Dude, stomp my ass. This is the real deal. Next, they'll say that the AI Barista is an alien spy, banning us till we salute the mothership. This just ain't lights in the sky, people, okay? This is a damn invasion. 80 years of lies. Roswell wasn't a weather balloon. It was a crash site. Now they're fucking racing Russia for laser guns. We're sniffing fish juice and groping statues. Wake up. The aliens aren't coming. They're here. And their toasters they're here for our toasters next.
Preach, Matty. Sounds like the pilots saw their test drive.
It wasn't.
I don't know what that line's about.
What?
Sounds like the pilots saw their test drive.
Yeah, the pilot of the. Oh no! Yeah, that line's from the past one. That line should be. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because.
The thing that I learned is that the age of disclosure is 2025. I assumed it was 17. Like, isn't the age of disclosure where you have to tell them like what exactly you have to disclose what your actual age is if it's not over 18? But no, the age of disclosure actually is 2025. That's interesting.
So, alien sex doll conspiracy ties this all together.
Listen, man, you don't have to try to get fired. You didn't sign a contract or nothing. I can ask you if you're coming. You can tell me to fuck off.
In fact, you chance every week.
Oh, this is fantastic. And the ideas just keep coming. I can't. Which is the second time I heard that. The first one was from those.
All right, we're moving on.
Oh, all right. One last C Block zinger. Remember last week when we covered the funeral for a sex doll? Well, ex-users are linking the sex doll funeral to the UFO surge. Theory goes the doll wasn't dead. It was an alien infiltrator. And rural England guy was its handler till it malfunctioned.
Well, this is genius. Fish juice, golden toilets, and now alien sex bots. The funeral was a cover. ET is probing us one doll at a time. I've learned don't ask for callbacks from ChatGPT because you will get way too many of them.
I'm glad you learned that.
I'm never doing this again.
The thread's wild claims the Upstate Orb was its ride home. South by Southwest just spilling the cover up. No proof, but it's too TMVP to ignore.
Dude, it really was. That's too TMVP. That last week we cover a sex doll funeral. And this week there's talk on X that the reason that I guess if it was really an alien,
right?
Does that mean he was fucking an alien?
I don't know.
Like the whole time?
And would the aliens find it disrespectful if he buried their dead carcass disguised as a sex doll?
Well, how long after it died do you think he stopped fucking it?
I hadn't.
The best part about fucking aliens is that they don't actually say no. You might hear nine or niet or, but as long as it's not no. Because they haven't learned English that well, so no is they haven't.
But they learned Russian.
Curiously, they speak Russian and German.
Yeah.
I think that Big Daddy is confused on what kind of alien we're talking about.
I mean, if they're aliens, like, shouldn't they speak Mexican or Spanish?
Okay. All right. Much
I know.
And I call you guys my friends.
And to that we say, you didn't know better?
No, I did. You guys lulled me into a sense of what's the next? Well, the next story is basically coming back down to Earth.
Texas turbulence.
We're going from space down into the gutter, baby. Well, welcome back to TMVP, where the news is fresh and the takes are filthy. We've got the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris in the booth with the latest scoop. Mike, what's cooking in the Lone Star State?
Good evening, Matty. Here's the rub. A Texas flight attendant touched down after a grueling shift and found her husband hosting a buddy bash. Instead of crashing, she allegedly decided to take off, performing in a not-safe-for-work solo act right in front of the gang. X post from the March 24th call it welcome home with a twist, but it's unclear if this tale's got wings or if it's just hot air.
Well, slap my tray table and call me Turbulence. She really gave those guys a first-class show, huh? Bet her husband's poker night turned into a full-on poker night.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Who's Jazzy Jen?
Just somebody that Grok created. Hey,
okay.
Hey, Big Daddy. Say this line. Sounds like she upgraded from economy to ecstasy.
Sounds like she upgraded from economy to ecstasy.
That's right. Who needs a layover when you can just lay it all out there?
Yeah, Matty. Talk about in-flight entertainment. I bet those friends were like, Can you make it quick, or do we need to fasten our seatbelts? It's
funny because after that line, there's parentheses.
It says raucous laughter.
It says raucous laughter, as if that were the funniest line in this. But
reports suggest she strutted in, still half in uniform, and turned the living room into her runway. No arrests, no confirmations, just X buzzing with speculation. Fact or fiction, it's one hell of a tailwind.
Half in uniform? Oh, she was serving more than peanuts. She had a sack of nuts in her hand, but they weren't peanuts. You know what I'm saying? I'd say she deserves a medal, or at least a stiff drink. Probably left those dudes with some serious baggage to unpack. We're all supposed to laugh so hard that we wheeze. Nobody's wheezing at that. That wasn't.
I can't breathe.
So Jazzy Jen says, stiff's the word. Matty, better husband's rethinking his guest list. Next time it's just going to be him and a cold shower.
Yeah, forget coffee, tea, or me. She went straight for the me part. Talk about landing with a bang. Snorts. All right, Reverend. You've dropped the bomb. Now we're just picking up the pieces. That's it for this freaky flight update. There's supposed to be an outro kazoo fades into a cheeky trumpet riff. Where the fuck do they get these ideas from? How do you take a kazoo into a trumpet riff?
I don't know.
I'm supposed to change the slide.
I bet we could use that as a prompt in some audio creating AI somewhere.
We probably could. But I mean, a woman that she must have been like thinking about rubbing one out like the whole flight home. You know what I mean? And she got home, everybody was there, and was just like, you know what?
Fuck it.
I mean, how many times have we been there? You know, come home from work. You know, wife's got her friends over. You're like, I want to beat off. So you just start beating off, and then you have restraining orders filed against you. It's different for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't get any worse than what he's done. I can make stupid jokes now because
say whatever you want.
I'm sure that we didn't even get to hang the poster yet.
I mean, personally, no, that was probably too much.
Oh, he's learning to censor himself. What a wonderful.
That one's too much. Err on the side of caution with this one and just not tell him. I have never seen him walk back a joke. You've made an impression, Matt.
It might come out later, though.
Well,
okay, because for me personally, right, if you decide to beat off in front of the Steve Gutenberg press and you have the uppercase letters and the lowercase letters,
all right,
you beat off in front of the minors, and your dick looks so much bigger.
And that's episode 228, TMVP faithful. We've waded through fish juice revenge, golden toilet heists, and a bride flashing more than her smile in the A block. B gave us alien alibis, AI coffee tyrants, and a chatbot spitting truth hotter than a jalapeno enema. And C, well, we soared from UFO sightings to alien sex dolls and a Texas flight attendant landing with a bang, literally.
Hell yeah, Mike. What a goddamn roller coaster. We've
Sure
laughed
was.
at the world. What?
I said it sure was.
We've laughed at the world's dumbest assholes. Ranted till our throats bled, and probably pissed off every alien overlord tuning in. From sticky breakups to cosmic cover-ups, this show's been a middle finger to sanity, and I fucking love it.
Couldn't have said it better, Matty. Thanks to Botana Organics for keeping us chill amidst the chaos. Check them out at botanaorganics.com for CBD and THC that won't smell like a fish market. Erica's got the party update for next week, so pray the birthday boy's back from the brink.
Damn straight. Stay weird, you beautiful bastards. Keep spreading the virus and don't let the AI baristas or little green men catch you slipping. We're out. Catch us next time for more unhinged sanity.
This is the Reverend Professor
Unhinged insanity. That was it's hard to have unhinged sanity.
You're right. It is. But we are that good. This is the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris signing off with Matty, Rockdef, and the TMVP crew. Good night, freaks. May your dreams be as fucked up as our headlines.
Now we can actually end if we want, or we can ask Big Daddy about forgetful squirrels, and he can just really not use the word
the next Forgetful Squirrel show is going to be this Saturday at 919 Bouchelle Road, Elkton, Maryland. You can reserve your spot by going to forgetfulsquirrels.com, Forgetful Squirrels on Facebook, Forgetful Squirrels on YouTube or TikTok. And it is a family-friendly show, so minors are welcome.
Have to throw that in there, didn't you? Who would bring their kids around you, dude?
Well, according to the judge, you really shouldn't, but...
All right.
But kids love me, and I love kids. Like, I really love kids.
You know what?
Like, I love...
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna. What have you all been smoking?
The wonderful products at Potato Organics.
Yeah.
Listen, if you haven't been able to sample any of the lovely products at Botanical Organics, you would know that not only can you have a good time, chill vibes, you can also have some laughs and get some of the upbeat sativas like you.
Don't fuck with the sponsor. Don't fuck with the sponsor.
I'm just saying, it's more than just chill vibes. You can also get some energizing feel goods at the same place.
Sure. Absolutely. All right.
Who doesn't?
Matter of fact, I believe I got some CBD infused drinks that are pretty good, pretty tasty, and make you feel good.
Oh yeah. No, those drinks work really well because they're
make you feel good.
It'll make you feel good. You all right? I'm ready by watching you. My kid used to say that to me all the time.
So this will give you the kind of an idea of where I was. The one girl in the hall who was asking for lewds. The only thing that I wanted to know at that point was, who the fuck's got lewds? I haven't even. Where are the fucking lewds? I totally fucking missed lewds.
I missed the story of a girl in a hall asking for lewds.
In that PSA, where it went from "they'll make you feel good," and there was a girl like in the hallway at the of a like a skanky walk up. She was asking about lewds.
Because that commercial was made by people who were so out of touch
that they were using
at the time. They were. How would they know there was a lewds crisis?
Like, goddamn, who's got lewds?
When's the last time you ever heard somebody say they did some quaaludes like the other day?
It's been a while, man.
Yeah. The heck are quaaludes?
It's an opiate. It's an
like a muscle relaxer.
It's an opium-based pain pill.
Okay.
I've heard it was fantastic.
They make you feel good.
But that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. No, see, what makes this funny, Pete, right, is I went, and I don't know if you've been paying attention, but we have a sponsor now.
I gathered that.
Right. So Big Daddy, after finding out that, there's somebody paying attention that's providing us with something, right? He's decided to make the most horrible remarks he can possibly think of. And that's really funny to him. Nobody else.
See, Big Daddy specializes in setting up a joke.
And then beating it to death. Much like that kid in the park. No, all right. That was...
Wow.
Look. I apologize. That...
He was never convicted of beating that kid in the park.
All right.
What are you worried about? You can edit all this out.
Oh,
Yes.
also.
Oh, yeah, no.
One
See, that's the thing is we absolutely can edit all of this out.
It'll be 5 minutes of copy. How you doing, Big Daddy? Thank you, Big Daddy.
Yeah, pretty much.
The thing about it is that, yeah, I mean, we could, it's the when we say we can edit things out, it's more of like just letting you know that we know we can.
Right.
We have the ability.
The ability's there. We know how to do it,
And we're actually quite good at it.
Yeah.
I've witnessed that. I've observed that in having reviewed the entire catalog of TMVP.
Right. And
Mike mentions, I'll take that out in post. Doesn't take it out in post.
Very, very rarely do you ever get anything taken out in post with me.
Yeah.
Much like saying no, we have the ability to say no, but sometimes it doesn't quite come out the way you want it to. And
what were we just talking about before he started talking?
we were talking about my favorite fruit, which happens to be grape. I love grape. I love grape juice, grape jelly. I love graping things.
Wow.
Would you call yourself a rapist?
Are you going for...
I would call my. I love mixing grape in with everything, kind of like cranberry. I am
no bit.
I
Are
am
you going for the? Are you reaching for the low hanging fruit?
And the low hanging fruit happens to be grapes. I am I specialize in graping. That would make me a well-educated grapist. And the thing is, with doing as much study as I have on grapology, really makes the graping that much more enjoyable. And summer's coming up, so graping is fantastic for the summer. It's a great summer activity. It happens to correspond also.
If you freeze grapes, they're a nice treat in a fruit punch.
Yes,
Yeah,
and if you happen to,
you can freeze grapes. You can put them into a glass of wine, into sangria.
Yes,
you can freeze grapes.
And graping.
You can put them in whiskey.
Graping goes well with alcohol.
Yeah, you can mix grapes with all kinds of different cocktails.
Absolutely.
You can put grapes in beer. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
They put all kinds of fruit in beer. You can put grapes in. You can put, But I love me grape juice and grape Kool-Aid. Grape soda. Yeah, I miss grape soda.
Matty, you're starting to sound like a well-educated grapist yourself.
Well, I enjoy, many fruits, many fruits.
I've heard that about you.
Yeah, no, I like kiwis, and I like bananas. Bananas are pretty good. I like plums. I like honeydew melons, like watermelons. But I like ripe, like big, full, like mature melons.
You like mature melons.
Mature melons.
If you have
I think we all enjoy nice ripe melons.
Right.
It's better to get the melons that are mature, because if you get the ones that haven't matured yet, they're still, relatively minor in size. Then, minor melons are just not as tasty as the regular ones.
All right. Well, I tried. I tried. You gotta give me credit for trying.
Yeah,
that was a long set.
You got it. Yeah, you have to give me credit for trying to pull us out of the tailspin.
You did.
I did try.
It's like that astronaut test, that gyroscope thing they put you in. It's got a joystick. They spin you all different ways, and you got.
Oh yeah. No, but I
think it was more like the Looney Tunes cartoon with the gremlin when Bugs Bunny and the plane's going like straight at the ground. And he's got that stick all the way back, and the plane just comes to a stop, like nose to the ground.
Air brakes.
You know who loves cartoons?
So I want to thank everybody for listening to the Media Virus podcast. I think it's time. We have a video that we roll, and when we roll that video, everyone's mic is muted, right?
It usually does.
All right, so why don't we roll that video?
Roll that beautiful. This episode of the Media Virus podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdef as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Matty Rockdef, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.